Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does excel all round.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Totti! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He gave it plenty and some, crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Francesco Totti! Francesco Totti!
Eintracht Frankfurt finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, good spread. Knocks it into space. Could try cutting inside here. That's good play. Drives it in. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Kaka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Totti. He's shifting through the... Decent chance! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Francesco Totti! Francesco Totti!
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he plays one through. It's Totti! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Totti. And here's Savinho. And this is Totti.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Doan. Quality ball. Now it's Kaka. That is good alertness. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Kukçu. And this is Totti. Totti! And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Francesco Totti!
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's clever. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Dahoud. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Dahoud, and here's the chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Eintracht Frankfurt clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Totti.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Doan. Now it's Kaka. Caught offside that time. And that has left him in a heap. Doan, good running, strong and purposeful, nicely spread. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's had a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 40 minutes.
And yes, it's him again!
Hiratoshi Nakata. Hiratoshi Nakata. Hiratoshi Nakata.
It's become a case of men against boys. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And a chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Is number 10, Kaká. Kaká. Kaká.
Shaqiri. Eintracht Frankfurt looking to pass their way through. He's away! Harrison simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Savinho.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he's onto this. And this is Totti. And the shot! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It is a corner. They've played it short. Good ball, good tries a shot! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 24, Savinho. Savinho. Savinho.
Shaqiri. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
So off we go once more. Gabriel gets a foot in here. Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The goal scorer for Frankfurt after 48 minutes is number 18.
Eintracht Frankfurt grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Guardiol. What a throw in. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Now the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well read, and the danger is averted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Kukçu. And this is Totti. Chance, surely! Oh, denied at the last. Kukçu plays it short. Picked out brilliantly. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's in a good position here. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit...
Real chance! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Sakiri. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. Totti. Great big chance! Oh, taken with style! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the main man takes his leave. Feel the ovation.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Great chance!
Number 20, Raul. Number 11, Palmer.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets a good foot in there. Dahoud. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it reach?
Chance for a shot! That's another chance! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Eintracht Frankfurt can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Number 8.
Strong running down that left flank.
Number 6. Conte.
Good work on the right flank here. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Palmer. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitutions taking place.
Eintracht Frankfurt making another change here. And it's been taken short. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Eintracht Frankfurt have the chance to go the other way. And it's made its way, and the shot! No, that's just wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's really well cleared. Kirkchu. And the shot! And it's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Is number 18, Orkun Kökçü. Orkun Kökçü. Orkun Kökçü.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Knauf, and he whips in across. Conte. And he's managed to get free. Might be... Can he finish? And he hits the net. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 11, Palmer!
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such...
Oh, what a mistake! Just the goalkeeper to beat. And he shoots! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 21, El Hadji Diouf. El Hadji Diouf. El Hadji Diouf.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. He's in space and looking for options. Vitinha. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Nauf. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Raul. Now it's Nauf. He has found the way through. Nicely weighted ball. He's certainly onside here. And that was very necessary. Raul. So what can they make of this? Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Burkhardt. Now that's well seen too. Oh, no joy this time. That's going to go a long way. Knauf. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Hello attendees, this is
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?